Billy, it's time to eat. Come on in. I made burgers and fries.
Burgers and fries, yay!
You're just in time.
But it wasn't always that way, being on time. In fact, it was a struggle.
Billy, it's time for school. Billy, wake up. Billy.
Dad, can you make sure he's ready for his school bus? I don't want him to be late. There's only a few more days until school's over.
I got this, dear. I got this.
Okay, thank you, Dad. Have a good day.
And you too, bye-bye.
Bye.
Billy, come on, it's time for school. Come on, Billy. You can wake up.
Waking up and being on time was a concept I just couldn't comprehend.
Grandpa, I missed my school bus. Can you please drop me off to school today?
Okay, I will.
So, on my 10th birthday, Grandpa gave me my very first watch.
Happy birthday, Billy. Billy, you should open my gift first. It's special.
What's this? Oh, what do I need a watch for?
Billy! Dad, I'm so sorry.
That's okay, my dear.
Sorry, Grandpa.
Billy, this watch will help you know when it's time.
Thank you, Grandpa.
I thought to myself, when it's time for what? I was a 10-year-old kid. Later that night, as I was getting ready for bed, I thought about what Grandpa said. I really didn't think I needed a watch, so I stashed it away. And guess what?
I'm late again.
I just didn't understand why I kept missing my bus.
There you go, Billy. Grandpa is on the phone.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. Grandpa, can you pick me up?
Okay, Billy.
I missed my bus.
All right. I will be there in 10 minutes.
Thank you. Here you go, Mr.
I remember that it was the last day of school, and I was late for my bus home. I thought for sure I was going to be in trouble.
Billy, it's time to take Gregory for a walk.
But I'm playing, Grandpa.
Billy, he's your dog. You're a big boy now. You have to learn to walk him.
Okay. Come on, Gregory. Let's go to Grandpa.
I loved my dog, so I didn't mind. I remember that day so clearly and thinking how much fun it really was to walk my dog.
Billy, remember, you have to take Gregory for a walk in the morning, one after school, and one at night. Can you remember that?
Yeah, I guess.
Remember, dogs are creatures of habit.
Aren't they creatures of God?
Yes, they are indeed. By the way, where's your watch?
I don't remember.
That's okay. You'll learn in time. Come on, come on. Come on, time to get up.
It's so early, Grandpa.
You have so many things to do for Gregory today. Here, put on your watch so you'll know when it's time.
Oh, but I don't even have school anymore. It's summer vacation.
Come on, come on.
That day, Grandpa taught me all about caring for my dog. He taught me that we need to help Gregory with his daily routine. Grandpa finally explained to me all about the creatures of habit thing. He said that since he didn't have a watch like I do, well, he can't tell time anyways, and they don't have hands and fingers like humans. Dogs can't take care of themselves, and they need us. And Grandpa taught me about schedules too. When it's time for Gregory's walks, because like us, they need physical exercise and fresh air too. When it's time to do his business, well, you know, just like humans, this is important for good health. However, I learned that they don't need toilet paper. Grandpa also said that I should know when it's time to feed and give Gregory water. Finally, Grandpa said that Gregory needs time for a bath because he cannot bathe all by himself. At the time, I didn't realize Grandpa was teaching me about time by caring for someone else, my dog Gregory. The next couple of days, Grandpa taught me that time is not only for Gregory, but also for us. He taught me that there is a time for everything, and that it's important to know when. Grandpa said that day that there were 5 things I need to set aside time for. A time for prayer. Grandpa said that it's important to start our day by asking God for His guidance. A time for meals. This was the easiest to remember because I really enjoyed mealtime. A time for worship. At that time, Grandpa never got tired of reminding me that God is always there, always ready to listen and grant our prayers. A time to play. When you're young, that's all you really want to do, until I learned about grown-up responsibilities that are important too. A time for family. My family always made sure we spend a moment out of our busy day to be together, whether it was a simple picnic at the park or even playing board games. I realized that with the passing of time, we need to cherish the moments we have with our loved ones. And at the end of the day, Grandpa said that it's very important to set a time to give thanks to God. He asked me, "Do you remember why?"
To thank Him for our life and the time that He has given us.
To thank Him for giving us our life and the time that we have. I realize now that it was the most important lesson Grandpa taught me about time. The next morning, I remember waking up all by myself. I put on my watch, and I see that it's 8:15 a.m. I was 15 minutes behind schedule that day. I thought to myself that Grandpa might be upset that I'm late. After getting ready, I went downstairs for breakfast, headed for the kitchen, but no one was in sight. So I grabbed a bowl, a spoon, and milk from the fridge. I went to the pantry and grabbed my favorite cereal. I also remembered to pray before eating, just like Grandpa said. As I was eating, I noticed that Grandpa was outside, but I couldn't see what he was doing, so I decided to go outside on the deck. I remember seeing Mom very sad, and Dad consoling her, and Grandpa just looking at them very concerned.
Grandpa, what's wrong with Gregory?
I really don't know, Billy.
Grandpa, I'm sorry that I missed his morning walk.
I remember feeling badly for being late, and I felt my eyes start to swell up.
It's not your fault, Billy. Sometimes it's just our time.
Fortunately, it wasn't Gregory's time just yet. I think that being a kid is the only time where life is simple, yet everything around us seems big and complicated. But Grandpa made understanding about grown-up things easy and fun. And he sure knows everything about anything. He's like a walking encyclopedia. And Grandpa was right. There's a time for everything, and that our time is in God's hands. I remember thinking to myself, how awesome would it be to be just like him one day?
I have been through it all. These trials made me fall. In the face of all the hardships, you reminded me to stay strong. You took me in your care when things seemed so unfair. I thought I was lost and confused, but you showed me the way. You guided and watched over me when the world seemed so unclear. You made me understand how I should value time. I am so grateful for your time. You cared for me, you loved me. Oh, you held me so tight. You made me feel okay. When I was in pain, I want to be like you. When it's time,
Grandpa. Grandpa. Grandpa, I'm ready for Gregory's morning walk. I have his food, bowl, leash, and I even ate my breakfast. Grandpa. Grandpa, wake up. Grandpa. Grandpa. Mom, Dad, something's wrong with Grandpa.
But Grandpa didn't wake up that morning.
Grandpa, please wake up, please. Please, I want you to wake up, please. I'm all ready, Grandpa. Please, I'm all ready. I'm ready to take a walk. Please wake up.
It was Grandpa's time. There's that moment of silence in our lives that defines a kind of sadness that's as deep and as meaningful as happiness. Grandpa used to say to me, "So you know when it's time." My young heart and mind could not really explain it back then. What I knew was that his love and his patience gave me the confidence I was not fully aware of, but he knew what I needed to know at that right time. I never felt so sad as the day Grandpa left, but I was grateful for the lessons I learned. He helped me through those seemingly complicated ideas and responsibilities I faced every day. Although the time I spent with Grandpa may have been short, I am grateful to God that his life was long enough that I gained the wisdom he taught me through the time we shared together. Now remember, crews, Franklin needs a walk in the morning, one in the afternoon, and in the evening. Can you remember that?
Yes, Daddy.
Great. It's time to go.
I've been through it all. These trials made me fall. In the face of all the hardships, you reminded me to stay strong. You took me in your care when things seemed so unfair. I thought I was lost and confused, but you showed me the way. You guided and watched over me when the world seemed so unclear. You made me understand how I should value time. I am so grateful for your time. You cared for me, you loved me. Oh, you held me so tight. You made me feel okay. When I was in pain, I want to be like you. When it's time, when moments seem so tough, you brought me close to God. When I bow and pray to Him, He helps me face my worries. I trust all my life to Him. I will worship Him devotedly. I'm thankful for all His teachings that I'll follow obediently. For I am so grateful for your time. You cared for me, you loved me. Oh, you held me so tight. You helped show me the